Nino Chavez, how can I help you?
Okay, I guess I can take
Hey, Mr.
primary.
Mayor, it's Ajax.
Hey,
Just out of-
Ajax, how you doing?
Not too bad, sir. I found out some information that may be useful for some of the things that I know you and Mr. Pred are working on.
Really? Okay, I'm listening.
So, I assume you've heard about a lot of the changes that have happened to laws and charges that were never announced, right?
Yes, I was one of the whistleblowers.
Okay. So, the other day while I was getting my bar license back, I overheard Angel telling Weiss and the new judge, Leon, that all of the changes in the MDT for that sort of information, as well as any type of edits to anybody's profiles, are all saved and can actually be seen and tracked by the judges or the other justices.
Yeah, we can. So not the profile changes, unless you heard profile. Lawyers can even see changes to legislation. If you go into the reports and then you look at the history button, you can see each and every edit, what time, what date, as well as who made the alteration.
As well as for charges?
Not for charges.
So I think that's the portion that I found a bit most interesting, because I've had a lot of conversations. I've had a few other attorneys come up and bring up some of the charges that have been changed.
Yeah.
And the justices can see those, supposedly.
It's possible. It seems doubtful, but it doesn't resolve the main contention, which is undocumented alterations to law that cannot be viewed publicly without some form of a FOIA is so.
Oh no, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you on that whatsoever.
Yeah, but regardless, that is really good information, and I do appreciate that.
Yeah, my thought with that was, as unlikely as it would be to find a justice currently that's willing to step up and assist with things to, get copies of those records. I mean, that if we could, that would go a long way for some of the things that I know that Pred and more than likely yourself are trying to accomplish.
Yes, I agree. I think it's going to be a bit of a upward battle because some of that has been resolved. I will say this, and this is kind of where a lot of people have kind of missed the mark, is we live in a society in San Andreas where most people understand guilty, not guilty, winning in court, not winning in court, going to jail, not going to jail. And they miss the notion that if you advocate for things, if you protest for things, things change, and it doesn't require all those things. So we're already seeing improvements of the DOJ due to bringing these problems into light, and those are massive W's. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, I don't need to see someone impeached. I don't need to see someone fired. I just need things to get better, and that's all I give a shit about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that it was brought to your attention because I've been kind of in and out the last couple of days dealing with some things. So
I appreciate that. This is very good.
Now, regarding, I know, working on legislation has been a big thing. One of the concerns I've been hearing a lot about is, properties that are just not available to the public anymore because they've been bought up and they're not being utilized.
I could break off if you want me to, Kay.
And so, people are having a hard time securing certain properties for businesses because they've essentially been bought and parked. And that's down here, that's been up north, everywhere. So I have put some legislation together for that to kind of assist with making those things kind of available again.
I'm down to look at it. I'd have to assess whether it's worth it, right? The thing about
I understand.
Part of the problem with the reality of politics is, take stalls for example, right?
Yeah.
I get a lot of people, the stalls aren't opening, but putting in legislation to remove it is also means you're going to piss off 80% of the city. It's the same thing that would be with properties.
Yeah, no. I understand that. And I'm not just referring to ones like that. The big portion of it was, especially up in Blaine, where things are kind of stagnant right now with how everything is. And of course, more than likely, it's not going to get passed anyway if you know, we don't have kind of a consensus. But if it were to get passed in Blaine, and it's something that you felt is, you know, appropriate to at least have in place, not necessarily have to be used, because it's not something that's going to be like an automatic, you know, we're going to do this, go fuck yourself. It's, you know, it's kind of at the purview of the mayor, you know, based on mitigating factors that, you know, are around.
Understandable.
And it's up to the mayor's office to, you know, determine, okay, yeah, you know, we think that, you know, this is something that's going to benefit the public by doing, and so we're going to go ahead and do that because it's going to, you know, bring some more growth back into the county.
Absolutely. Please do send it my way. I'd love to take a look.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and email it over to you. I sent them over to Fred the other day.
Okay.
But like I said, I just wanted to make sure you were kind of filled in on what was going on with those, because that one is something that could benefit the state as a whole. And as you know, if we have mayors that are doing both in each county, then that's a fast track for it to become state law.
Very true. Very fucking true. All right, easy. All right, Ajax, I appreciate it. If you need anything, you give me a call.
Will do, Mr. Mayor.
Right.
You have a great rest of your day.
You as well. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.